Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Invincible. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episode 2 of season 2 of Invincible. It's great to be back in this world, but a new character, Angstrom Levy. So obviously, I don't know anything about the comic books, but I was like, wow, this is a very heartwarming guy. I wonder if this is going to be the guy that helps Mark, I don't want to say defeat his father, but fight his father, change something. Oh no, oh no. There are hundreds of Angstrom Levys now in his brain that hate Invincible and hate Omni-Man. And this seems to be the only world in the multiverse that Mark made a different decision. I don't know if wherever Angstrom Levy, all the other ones were from, if that Invincible's mom is Debbie. I don't know if Debbie and Omni-Man always get together, if it's always Debbie and Nolan, or if there's a different wife that happens, because obviously you don't see Invincible without his mask on, so what does he really look like under there? So I'm wondering if Debbie is the reason why Mark's different. Obviously, we love Debbie, and she's a very strong woman, and there's a reason why Nolan liked her in the first place. Maybe he thought she'd make a great pet, but I think that he wanted to be with somebody that was on his level. And, she's very fierce. She's a very strong woman. And we don't see her being very strong in the first episode. And, Olga's there, which I thought was really weird that she just kind of shows up. I don't think that's really good for Debbie because of Olga's husband being killed by Omni-Man. I just, with the level of drinking and the wine and all of that, I don't know if that's good. Maybe she needs one of those type of friends, but I wouldn't like her spending a lot of time with Olga. And, Mark is very different now. He's very, checked out emotionally. And you see him, in the beginning, just kind of going through the motions of, saving people and not really, he picks up the ambulance and moves it. He doesn't, want anyone to know that he's doing it, which I'm it's kind of hard to miss Mark. It's obvious that Invincible is doing these things. But, I think he's hoping that, it's just going to give him a good feeling. And I think he's lacking that. He's not only sad about what happened with his dad, but just kind of what happened with the world. And now he has Angstrom Levy that he has to worry about, which all of those voices in Levy's head, that is just angry and hurt and wants to destroy Invincible. I feel like it's going to be an interesting season for sure. The fact that he can jump through multiversal portals, that's just insane. The Mauler twin, the one that's left over, he's kind of disfigured. I don't know if he's going to fix that, with cloning or whatever, but, I'm kind of, I don't know, I kind of like the Mauler twins now. I couldn't stand them really at first, and I thought that they were annoying, and now, having them back, I'm just oh, what's going to happen now? It's really, they're fun. They're fun. They're a lot of fun. So interested to see how that goes. Now, of course, we have Immortal, who is now the head of our Guardians, and he does not trust Mark at all. And for good reason. He witnessed what Omni-Man did to the Guardians of the Globe. He then witnessed again what Omni-Man was doing, and he died. And him being brought back yet again, and I always exercise caution, 100% get it. I feel like the only person that Mark could really talk to about this is Alan, and I would love to see Alan, in this next episode. I always love when Alan appears. I think it's great. But, I'm very curious to see what the Immortal does, because we have Cecil, and he's definitely going to be keeping an eye on Mark. And I know the Immortal will as well. And then we have the new guy, Bulletproof, that kind of was being a jerk to Rex a little bit. And look, I'm not a huge Rex fan, but he's trying. He's trying. And the other thing with Cecil is Donald, which I pointed out a couple different times. I was like, didn't he die? Didn't he die? And thank you. Everyone was like, no, he died. And then some people were saying that, like, it's possible that Cecil had him cloned, and whenever Donald dies, they just go and grab another Donald out of a drawer and throw him at the console table or something. I don't know. Like, that seems creepy. I mean, I wouldn't put it past Cecil, but at the same time, no thank you. And somebody else said that it's possible that he's a robot or like a cyborg of some sort. Dope. Dope. I just don't like when cyborgs bleed, and definitely his spine being crushed. That was such a wild moment. So I hope that they explain Donald being back and they just don't like put him there and it's just like, no, Donald's back. Deal with it. So then Mark and Amber both got into the same college. Again, please break up. Mostly because I love him and Eve together. You don't necessarily even have to have a relationship on the show, but I do think him kind of having a relationship with a regular human, that might actually be good for him. It might bring him like literally down to earth. But I do think it's dangerous for Amber. And also she'll probably have a level of understanding now that she didn't have previous. And even though she had figured out that Mark was invincible, but like I think being in a relationship with him, it might be a little bit different now. I'm interested to see how that evolves. I really could care less about their relationship. And again, no Amber hate, please. But at the same time, meh. All right. I'm really interested to just catch up with the rest of the Guardians and kind of see them do their thing. And also with Eve, because I adore Eve. I really like Eve. I wish nothing but the best for Eve. So I hope she gets nothing but the best. But let's get into this. Let's see where Angstrom Levy is and what he's up to and what we have to look forward to. So let's get into it. In about 6 hours, I lose my virginity to a fish. Okay.
We are down, Houston.
If a single second refuses from one of your people.
I always wanted to be my dad. What if that happens?
It's been an honor.
Fish. Yeah, Donald.
I'll work for you. Just put me back out there.
In about 6 hours, I'm going to lose my virginity to a fish, and then they showed the fish man.
Mark's not seriously gonna miss his own graduation, is he?
He's just running a little late. He'll be here. He promised.
It's really good at keeping those promises.
What is it with you and historical monuments? Professor Seismic,
Doc.
Right?
Doc Seismic. I never taught. Do you know what this obscene phallus is constructed from?
Bricks? Cement?
Granite stolen from the earth. Iron ripped from her loins. Bricks made of the clay she bleeds from humanity's endless ruinations.
Wow.
Isn't that most buildings?
It's very dramatic as well.
You can keep the ones made of wood. Everything else, we're taking back.
Yeah, take it back. Let's see this. Whoa. Okay.
Friends during my time underground.
Lava monster.
Magma Knights.
Magma Knights. Wait, they can't go shooting lava at people. That's not okay.
Sometimes life hits you with everything it's got.
Or lava. Liquid hot magma. Oh, Mark, are you okay? Oh, boy. Wow. It's kind of like a psycho earthbender. Good job, Mark. Yeah, how do you stop a seismic blast?
Even your greatest heroes are useless against the power of darkness!
Nice!
As the great Abraham Lincoln once said, whatever you are, be a good one.
Did he, though? Did he really say that?
Nope.
She doesn't sound very Lincoln-y.
Nope.
I'd say it's been fun, but, you know, high school.
Marcus Sebastian Grayson.
Marcus.
Marcus Sebastian. I thought we weren't keeping secrets from each other anymore.
Some secrets should never be revealed. Justine.
Easy, Mark.
Remember, be original.
Please don't let that come down on him. Invincible. I think that's a good thing, right? Showing the blue? I was so scared that that graduation cap was going to cut that guy in half.
Do you even know your state comptroller?
I don't even know what
Nope.
a state comptroller is, but you do you. I'm gonna find the trashiest reality show I've never heard of and binge every episode twice.
Good
Eve,
for you.
Please tell Amber how to properly vacay.
I'm gonna go help finish the reconstruction up in Chicago.
Fun. Okay.
God, I love having superhero friends. I mean, Eve specifically. Mark won't even take me flying anymore. Boo hiss.
If those Sequids ever take over, Earth is next. We
Yep.
need to strike first.
Livingston.
Well, what makes you think I know anything about Martians? Is that how you say it, Martians? I have to
Because he's
visit
the
the
Sequid.
urination chamber.
That's not sus at all.
After what you all went through up there, one can blame you for being a little,
Weird? Off?
not yourself.
There's that.
But it's been months, and I don't know how else to say this.
Please don't kill me.
What?
Oh, he thought he knew.
You're taking a temporary leave till you can get your head on straight.
I like Livingston. He's so literal. Okay, E. People happy or sad
There.
about it?
Saved you some work.
I mean, they were getting paid to do that, and they were making a
What the
living.
hell do you think you're doing? You scared the piss out of my entire crew.
Mm.
I'm just trying to help.
How do I know that's the code?
I live in that building, and if it was up to the bureaucrats, we'd be sleeping in high school gyms until Labor Day.
No, but like she's got a point. Is it to code?
Oh, but unless you know somebody, good luck.
You know me, don't you?
Oh boy. I love Eve, but like if she doesn't like fix things to code like that building and something happens to them, it's not good.
It keeps doing that. I told Cecil those contractors he hired were total amateurs.
Yeah, well, at least he fixed our house.
His
Yeah.
people shot it up.
True.
Can we please not do this right now?
You know how many people died in that house? That's insane.
I understand why you think you have to prove yourself, but you don't. You're a good person. No one
Yes.
thinks you're going to turn out like your father.
But then why would you even say it?
Oh, I'm sorry. That's not what I meant.
Mark, I need you.
Thank God.
What?
Oh.
I have to go.
Wait, Mark, wait.
Oh, poor Debbie feels so alone. What's up with that cabinet door?
We just stopped him from being that guy. And now we've got you? Ugh, fuck my life. Kate, is that you? I've
And
got
who's
a
Kate
boo-boo
with?
that could use some duplicasses.
Ugh.
Wait, I know that look. Are you
Oh.
shitting me? You goddamn geriatric hypocrite.
This is none of your business.
Wow. I did not see that coming.
Victims, welcome to our first annual commemoration of the massacre that shook the world.
I think he likes
We
pizza.
began by honoring Aquarius, king of Atlantis.
I do?
Next, we honor the Guardian's fallen green do-gooder. With his gentle nature and kind spirit, Martian Man made Earth his home.
Oh, you got an idea? Aww.
We've had multiple corroborated sightings of Darkwing, which is perturbing me considering that I personally ID'd what was left of his ribcage last year.
Yeah, how's that possible? Multiverse?
So, when you say cursed,
yeah,
is that like a metaphor, or... What the hell?
I mean, it's cursed. Permanent midnight, summer on the dark side of the moon.
Okay. It's actually kind of cool if you ask me. I love that he's doing that. I would do the same thing.
Tourist.
Oh. Well, I was like, I'd love to be here. I take it back. Oh! Okay, let's see how he's back.
I was Nightboy, his assistant.
Assistant? What, you mean sidekick?
We don't use that term. It's degrading.
Okay, bring him in. He's lost it.
You think? Huh?
Voices.
Oh, man. Hey, you're coming with me, okay?
Oh, Mark is so nice. Oh.
Ow.
Wow.
I felt that.
Well, this is curious. I like it. Whoa.
Welcome to the Shadowverse.
He can send somebody to the Shadowverse?
Let go!
Not until you take me back.
What?
Guess who they'll eat first? You have no idea what I'm capable of.
There. And let go of...
That was dark. Literally, figuratively. Hoi. He just karate chopped him.
You can't just order him around.
Well, at least he follows orders. Debbie, I didn't mean that.
That's what this is about, isn't it? And what if you decide you can't trust him? What then?
That won't happen.
I wish I believed you.
Yeah, me too.
Sir, the Mars file you requested.
Donald?
That's what I'm saying.
Are you okay?
She was just leaving.
No, explain to her how Donald's here.
That was Donald.
Yeah.
I wonder what that was about.
Oh, he doesn't know.
Samantha. Turn it back, please, before your father gets home.
Samantha?
Oh, boy.
There, 24 karat. You can sell this.
Turn it back.
You're being stubborn for no reason.
I said change it back.
Yeah. Also, his pride. The fact that she even wants to help is very kind of her. He's such an asshole.
Surprise! I'm taking you to lunch.
Oh, something normal.
There's this great Thai place down the street.
I had somewhere else in mind.
Okay. Oh, really?
You brought me to Paris?
Uh-huh.
Sort of.
Is that a casino?
Las Vegas? Hey!
Okay.
That's just right up the street from me.
You're way too good for me!
It is definitely not how Las Vegas looks.
Also, I need to take you back to work first.
That was abrupt. Goodness.
Turns out the Atlanteans are sore about Omni-Man murdering their king Aquarius. Atlantean law dictates that his sentence falls to his next of kin. You.
That's
Of
a
course.
stupid law.
Yep.
The only way to atone for the king's murder is to marry his widow.
What?
Oh.
It's an honor.
I can't marry a fish!
I have a girlfriend.
Relax. It's strictly symbolic. All you have to do is go through the ceremony. Maybe kiss the bride. Then all is forgiven and everyone moves on.
I don't know. Oh boy.
Sorry,
They're
kid,
the fish
I got another
people.
fire to put out.
So that explains a lot about the title.
Nope. Not this bullshit again. I'm not doing another me. That me better not be you, Rudy.
It's not.
Who are you?
How do we tell which one's which?
I call me the Shapesmith.
Ah.
Things usually this weird around here?
You have no idea.
Oh, we don't get to see it. Although Mark having to marry a fish is kind of funny. So.
About that. You will address her as your majesty. Air breather.
Right, Your Majesty. I'm very sorry for what my father did, but I can't do this. I have a girlfriend, name is Amber, and we're finally in a good place. So even though you seem super nice.
We abolished that barbaric custom. What do you think we are, savages?
Well, it's good to know. Then why is he here?
So what's a new law?
Trial by combat.
Release the Death Dweller!
Fun! Oh, those are big chains. Really big chains. Oh!
Okay, I win.
I think it was a
now?
trick.
Oh.
Yep. Oh boy. That is interesting. What is up with things opening and closing like that?
Paul,
Yeah?
let's sell this bitch.
When you earn the money, you can decide where we live.
She's not your pet.
Yeah.
What was that?
Why
I
don't
don't
you
blame
take
her.
the rest of the day off? I'll call you later.
I hear you, Debbie. I hear you. I feel you. That thing is ugly. I guess fighting underwater is new for Mark. Get some practice in. Oh. Wow. Well, not only that, why do they have it chained up? Oh, not anymore. Oh,
Cecil!
boy.
That thing got loose. It's killing everyone.
You're not your father, Mark.
That's why I'm going back.
Oh, he's such a good kid. But why do they have it, like, chained up? Like, why did they keep it chained up? Why keep it at all? Oh, interesting. Bye! Well, all right. Whoa! I was gonna say he won, but never mind. Just gasp, not go after him, not try to help him.
Pull up the audio from that fight. Give it to the boys in R&D. I want a report in a week.
Yes, sir.
What
Sir,
are they
when
doing
Debbie
with
came
that
to speak
noise?
with you, she seemed distressed when she saw me.
And she's a distressed person. And for the number Nolan did on her, who knows what's going through her head. Anything else, Donald?
Cecil.
No, sir.
Oh, Donald doesn't know.
You gotta get over this stupid man of the house thing. I'm trying to help.
Oh, yeah? Like you helped Chicago?
Adam,
Come on.
The whole lot was unstable. It's a miracle nobody was killed. This is what happens when you think rules are just for us pathetic normal people.
That's what I was worried about.
Don't come back until you figure that out.
God, he's such a jerk, but he was right. Damn. Oh, fill her up.
Motherfucker!
Oh, wow. Just pulled the door off the hinges.
We don't know anything about the Shapesmith.
I can tell you. I can tell you. I can tell you.
Yeah, ask him what planet he's from.
I was born a baby human right here on the planet of Earth.
So believable. Whoa. Whoa, that imagery is terrifying.
Because I am a normal human superhero. Am I in?
I mean, if Immortal bought that, then you should believe Mark.
But we are not a joke, no matter what social media says. We are the Lizard League. We will rise again any day now.
Any day now. Well,
if anyone is going to turn this organization around, it's going to be King Lizard. Any objections?
Nope.
Who the hell are you, anyway?
Think of me as an old friend. An old friend who can help you, given your current predicament.
Fine.
Freeze! Who the hell are you?
Oh, wow. Different Cecil and Donald.
Make him pay for what he did to your world.
What? Hey! Don't leave me here! Hey!
Wow. Wild. Okay. So did I expect Mark to have to go to Atlantis to marry a fish, but not really marry a fish, but to fight a big sea beast? Which it's really interesting that Cecil wanted to know about the sound that came out of the creature's mouth. Which I find that he was doing in the last season, like collecting information that bothered Mark or Omni-Man in general, just so like they could have like these tools they could utilize to fight them at the end of the season, like what he did with the I forget the name of it. But anyways, so it's like Cecil's like always collecting these things to try to fight Omni-Man, and now I think he's trying to do it to fight Mark. And the fact that Debbie realized that Donald's like alive and Cecil's like, oh, nothing to see here, and shoos her away. And it doesn't seem like Donald knows what's going on either. So clone or a robot or cyborg, whatever people were saying. Yep. I mean, I'm sad because even when he was asking Cecil about it, Cecil's like, ah, yeah, she's off her rocker. You know, she's lost it. She's not all there, which I hate. Gaslighting Donald is not okay, but then also trying to say that it's like Debbie wasn't in her right mind. So like whatever the secret is with Donald, I would really like to know from Cecil's mouth, or a scenario in which we get that information. And I don't know. I like Cecil as a character, but you know, obviously I don't trust him because he might have Earth's best interest at heart, but like I care about Mark. So I want Mark to be okay as well. And whatever Mark Engstrom Levy was visiting was captured, and the Cecil Donald thing that was happening there. It's funny because I was just like, oh, Cecil and Donna. And I'm like, Donald. But like, that's funny. I like in a different universe how it's women. Women are in charge. I like it. I like it a lot. Now, I'm happy that they graduated high school, and that Mark got to experience that, but what's going on with Eve? Like, all of them need to have a summer vacation where they're, like, just chilling, just having fun, just being kids. But the fact that, you know, Eve feels like it's her responsibility to rebuild Chicago, or to just, like, help out, period. Like, she's a superpowered do-gooder. And I like that, but, you know, even the construction worker was just like, it's not to code, and, you know, like, the sinkhole being there, like, I even said, like something's gonna go wrong with that, because, like, she's just like, you know, I don't know if it's to code, and the mom's just like, oh, finally, around the red tape, there's a reason why it exists. Poor Eve. I feel even more horrible for Eve because of her father, adopted father. He's just, every time I see him, he's an ass. He's a complete ass. I get that he doesn't want to take help, and that he doesn't want to accept it from her, and he doesn't want to just, I don't know, have somebody have pity on him about the job thing. And you know what? I actually think him going and working at Burger Mart is fantastic, because he's doing whatever he can to provide. I think that there's, like, something honorable about that, no matter what. He doesn't see that it's below him. He's still just doing it. But I also think that, like, if you can take a hand while you're in need, you should. But Eve kind of forcing it on them, I would just stop doing that if I were her. I know she doesn't want them to suffer, and she's a good person at heart, and she wants to take care of people who need help, but I think her mom needs the help, but her dad, I don't know. I've never liked him. I don't think I'll ever like him, but, you know, in some instances, I kind of agree with him. But I want Eve to be happy. I want her to just have a summer vacation. I want Mark to go on vacation with his mom. I want them to just sit around and watch trash TV, or sit by the pool, whatever it is. I don't want her to have to go through all this and feel so heavy. Now, the introduction to the Martian into the Guardians of the Globe, like, look, I like him. I like him a lot. Shapesmith, you know, I guess it's a name. But like, the fact that he is, like, you know, eating frozen pizzas, and the way he talks and communicates with other people, he's going to get found out 100%. And if nobody finds him out, like, I worry about the Guardians of the Globe not being able to sense either A, danger, or B, something's wrong. So he's going to be found out. But I'm hoping that kind of helps the Martians with all the sequids, because it looked like that ship left Mars, and I don't know if it's heading to Earth, but probably. And there's moments where I'm just like, ugh, Rex is so annoying, like how he's behaving with, like, Duplicate, and I'm just like, quit being a sexist pig, you know, and, like, that's just kind of Rex, but it does seem like, I don't know, I actually feel bad for the guy, which is weird, because, like, I normally don't. Even after the last episode, I kind of started feeling a little bad for him in the whole Duplicate situation, but now, with Immortal, not to hurt Rex at all. I don't want that to be the reason why I like it, but, like, wow, I did not see that coming. How old is Duplicate? Like, she's got to be young. I don't know. Immortal's beard gets me, so I like, understand it, babe. Like, I get it, girl. Girls. Group. I get it. So obviously, this it doesn't seem like it's, like, leading you in a direction for the next episode, but the fact that we got Darkwing's assistant sidekick person, and they were going into the Shadowverse. So we have a multiverse and we have a Shadowverse happening. And then we have something from Mars and something from the water. So, like, there's a lot that's happening, like, all over the place. And we started with Doc Seismic, so the fact that he can pull magmites back, whatever, lava monsters, that he can pull them out of the ground, you know, like maybe it's because I watched the Avatar trailer, but, like, I'm like, okay, we got water, and we got earth, and we got air, and fire with earth. We're kind of getting a bunch of things from all different sides. And I'm really wondering what that's going to add up to, where we're going to go with that. And the consistency of the doors opening and, you know, Debbie losing it and everything like that. It just seems like something is so off about everything. And I'm curious what Angstrom Levy is doing, because it seems like he left our universe and went into another universe. So he's not even after the Invincible in our universe, or he's just collecting data. I'm not quite sure. I feel like he should have, I feel like he should be going after Mark. And so I'm wondering why he's not, and like what he's doing by traveling to those other universes, and really how we can use Darkwing's, what was Nightwing? Is that what his name was? Nightwing? Darkwing? Nightwing? I'm really wondering what that Shadowverse, like, you know, what I feel like it's going to come back. We didn't visit it for no reason. Unlike Mark and Amber coming to Paris in Las Vegas, which is funny because, like, you know, I think everyone who lives in Las Vegas can say that, like, they're, you know, 10 minutes from the Strip, but like literally 10 minutes from the Strip. It doesn't look like that. Just saying. If I'm going to nitpick something, it would be something that I know at least. But yeah, like the whole Amber Mark thing, like, you know, like her saying, like, during the graduation, you know, like, he's going to be here, he'll make it and all that. Like, it seems like she's accepted the fact that he's not going to just be there all the time, or like she doesn't know exactly when he'll make it, but she just believes that he always will. And I think that that's great. There's definitely less expectations of him being a regular boyfriend as opposed to a super boyfriend. But then flying her, you know, to Vegas and then back, you know, we'll see how long it lasts. But guys, if you want to watch the full interaction to this episode, it will be available on my Patreon. But in the meantime, remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. I'm just going to throw that out there. I'm really looking forward to next week not having to watch 2 shows in one day, because I feel like this show suffers with my reactions because I'm tired. So I will be fresh next week. But I will say this, is that I have no idea the direction in which this is heading. And I like that, because so many other things are at play right now, and I feel like they're all going to come to a head at one point. But how that happens right now, I cannot see that fabric being wove together. I have no idea. And I'm enjoying it. Although I would like to see Debbie happy. You know, maybe they do need to take a vacation. Maybe they do need to go to St. Lucia or wherever they were talking about. I think that would be good for them. I don't think that they will. But I have no idea what direction this is heading in, which is actually kind of fun. So guys, come back next week for episode 3. And in the meantime, I'll see ya.